and I was on a hill. And so in my head, I'm just picturing like, here I go. I'm just gonna, you know, fall over and just bite it. But I didn't, luckily. And there were people there that were very careful to, you know, walk with me. Someone at a con recently cosplayed as Mr. Knickerbocker, and they had the full outfit and stilts and everything. It was awesome. And they brought the boombox and they made me do the Mr. Knickerbocker dance. And I hadn't done it in a long time. And you know, I don't have my music, I don't have my stilts. I have to be 3 feet taller. That's my superpower. If I'm 3 feet taller, I know it. Yes.
I have a serious question and a fan question.
I have a fan answer and a serious answer.
Alright, the serious question is, what is your thinking process when you're trying to come up with a voice for a character?
Yes.
And the fan question is, Ling Yao, how's it like living with greed?
Oh, living with greed. It's pretty cramped in there. You know, Ling is a single family home. It's really more of a loft type situation. And to have another person in there is really awkward, especially when you're waking up in the morning and you're in your, you know, Superboy boxer briefs, and you don't want Greed to be, yeah, hey, this is it. What's up? What do you think? And then Greed's commenting on it. And he's inherently evil, so he's going to hurt your feelings. He's going to say something bad about him, and so it gets a little awkward in there. You know. I like having room for my organs. And then as far as coming up with characters in the booth, well, typically how the process works is when you audition, you get a binder, at least, or not a binder, but you get sides. And the sides will have a little picture of the character and then a description. And that's all you get. You don't get references to, sometimes they'll send video clips of the producers really out and stuff. When I was directing more anime, I would send clips of the characters just so everyone could see it, so you could see how they move. And so like for somebody like the Millennium Earl, from D. Gray Man. I didn't, you know, when I worked on the show, I knew what he sounded like. But if you look at the picture, he's just this dude with little glasses and a big, you know, big face and big smile and a big top hat. You don't know how he sounds. But then once you hear the Japanese, you realize he sounds like this. Hello, exorcist. And so he sounds like that, and you get that from the Japanese. You're able to create that. And so when you record the shows, you don't get the scripts beforehand. So a lot of it's improv. You're coming up with it right there. The emotional scenes, the funny scenes, all that stuff, right then and there. And it's like, when we look at that script, like people come up to me and say, hey, Oran High School Host Club, we like that script. And they're like, hey, what's your favorite line from episode da-da-da? And I'm like, hey, the last time I saw that script was 5 years ago, and I saw it twice. I don't remember. But I remember my favorite times and episodes. And so that's what I try to latch on to. So I apologize that my brain does not have more. I'm sorry that I don't run Thunderbolt in my brain, and I remember everything. And I don't have a terabyte of memory. I've got like 256 megabytes. I'm sorry. I'm an older unit. I'm a power PC. Yes, ma'am. The Alice in Wonderland. Dressed as cats. Yes. Yes. Remember me. Oh, my favorite thing that a fan has done. Well, I will tell you. There was a gentleman that came to me. This fan, everyone, you guys included, are so nice. The fans are just, they're amazing. They're just, it's wonderful. We wouldn't be here without you guys. I mean, this is a special occasion because there's only, this weekend in October is the only one you get for 2012. That's it? Done? And you chose to spend it here with me. So that's so awesome, and that's something that you put in there. See, that's why Greed can't be in there, because you put that feeling right in there. And you hold on to it. Now, one fan in particular was very, very kind. He knew that I loved Batman. And he knows that I love Kevin Conroy as the voice of Batman. He's very awesome. So he went to a convention where Kevin Conroy was at, and he stood in line for 4 hours. And he got an autograph from Kevin Conroy, on a Batman piece of paraphernalia. And then he gave it to me, and he goes, I want you to have this, because I know how much you like Batman. That was really cool. I thought that was awesome. But it was used in a crime scene, and I was a suspect for 7 months. So I know why he did that now. But yes. My favorite line is from Attack of the Covidians in Sergeant Frog, when I discuss my feelings on Coolaloo. And that was actually, see, that's a line that was an improv line, and it stayed in. So, and I can't say the line now because there are children here, so I can't say it. But check that out. I think it's like episode 9 or 10. Second row, yes.
Okay, I also have a serious question and a fan question.
Hit me with your best shot!
Okay, both of them are D. Gray Man related.
Okay. Why is the show called D. Gray Man? I don't know, really.
That wasn't it.
Okay.
The serious one is if you've gotten to see seasons 3 and 4 of D. Gray Man.
I haven't. I'd like to, but I haven't seen them yet. I want to see the rest of the show and see what happens.
They're on Anime Shippuden. They're subbed on Anime Shippuden.
Shippuden? Okay. Shippuden! Okay, and then what's your other question?
My fan question is for you to ask Lena Lee on a date. Please. Please!
Lena Lee, I know I just met you and this is weird. Could you go on a date with me, maybe? Signed, sealed, delivered. Okay, let's see. I got time for a couple more questions. Preguntas. Carol. Resonate with the sergeant. I'll do a Caro chant with you. Okay. Are you gonna be Caro?
You can both be Caro if you want.
Oh, okay, let's do that. Okay, ready? You set? On the count of 3. 1. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Quiero, 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 quiero. I got to do that with the Seiyu for Giroro. Joju Nakata, who is also Alucard and Hellsing. He goes up to me and goes, Mr. Todd. And I go, oh, hi, Joju Nakata. And he goes, would you like to do the Carol chant? And at first I didn't understand him. I go, what? And he goes, we're on this panel, and he goes, Giro, 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 Giro. Get it. That was a lot of fun. Let's see, you did it right there. When I say pasta, I say, do you want to hear a pasta? I said, do you want to hear a pasta? Pasta. Hallelujah. Let's see. Pink hair.
Okay, what character can you relate to most?
The character that I relate to most. Did you ever see that show Rin?
Yes!
I don't relate to that one. Especially when he had the man and woman parts together. That would have been a little helpful character note to know at the beginning. But I was both. But anyway, the character that I relate to most, I would say, is probably Natsu or Alan. Natsu or Alan, yeah. Yo. Yeah, let's see. Yes, but the way you're doing your hands like this.
I have a request, or you can have the question instead, but could that the kid sing a song about Jiro's symmetrical hips?
Death the Kid singing about Caro's symmetrical hips. Okay. Oh, look now, those amphibian hips. I want to take a ride on Caro's. Never mind. Let's see, next question. Yeah, goodness gracious. You know, in different lighting, you would be frightening. But go ahead. My favorite Death the Kid line was, let's see. My favorite Death the Kid line is, gosh. I have to do it, eh? Oh, when I'm talking about the toilet paper not being folded into a perfect triangle. And I always look for that when I go to hotels. And I won't sleep until it's done! Alright, let's see. I've got 2 more questions and then I think I've got to roll out to the airport. Like, I'm literally gonna have to go straight there. I'd love to stay longer. Let's see. Yes, ma'am.
What? Us?
You, both of you?
Yeah, so we just want to know if you remembered us because you broke our pocky at MechaCon.
I broke your pocky at MechaCon?
First you stole it from me.
I thought I recognized you. And that's why I was looking at you earlier. I'm like, where have I hurt her feelings before? Okay. And then, so, do you have like a rabid piece of pocky running around ready to kill me or something? Okay, well, hopefully it's dark chocolate. That's my favorite. Okay, and then oh, okay. I don't mean to, you brought up a tough memory for me. And now I'm gonna go into a sugar coma. Okay, okay, I lied. I'll take just a couple more questions, but they're gonna be speed answers. You're gonna like say it as fast as you can, I'm gonna answer it as fast as I can. Okay, ready to rock? Okay, we're gonna, there, are we good? Questions only, I'm sorry, questions only, because I gotta think about that. And remember how I said I only run I'm a power PC and I have 36 megabytes of memory? Okay, this way. Me! What was the next one?